What's up everyone, welcome. My name is MT and today I will talk to you guys about some lore concept and maybe speculated ships for the future of Elite Dangerous. Now keep in mind that all these ships are lore based assumptions of what they might become from me personally and from all the information that I have already. All the information that I have in this video is from the Elite Dangerous and certain forums and interviews that I have found. So yeah, it's just all speculation on my part. I'm not saying that these ships will be introduced in the game at all. I'm just saying that there's a big chance in the far future that they will. So let's first talk about something quite interesting, the ASP Explorer Mark II. So according to the lore of Elite itself, these are Galactic Navy vessels. The ASP-2, or we call it the ASP Explorer, but this is basically the ASP-2 because the ASP Explorer is a civilized version of the ASP-2 according to the Wikia. Now my speculation is that it predates the ASP Explorer a lot, so there's maybe not a big chance we'll see it in the future, but who knows in Elite Dangerous. The Anaconda is still here, and the thing is basically as old as Jesus. Now don't worry, the most boring ship I used at the beginning. We have a lot of interesting ships to go through. So, the second ship that I found is the Mamba. Now again, one of these old pictures. This is the only stuff that I found on it, like picture-wise. The Mamba is a fast and very maneuverable ship originally designed for racing. So there's a really big chance that we won't see it because it's basically a racing ship. But I mean, I wouldn't see why they would not incorporate ships that were in the old games and bring them back regardless. Now more on this ship there is just not. It's just one of these ships from the old Elite games, and we can speculate all we want, but I personally think this one has the lowest chance of actually coming into the game because there's not just much interesting things about it. It sounds like a upgraded fast Viper. But this one I like the most. Alright, so you guys know the Beluga liner, right? Now apparently there were two or more different versions of the Beluga liner. One of them is the Narwhal liner. The Narwhal liner is basically a Beluga liner, but then extremely upgraded in combat areas. How much hard points it has, how much it was upgraded, I don't know, but it's supposed to be an extremely powerful ship that were escorting Starship 1, which was a ship of the Federation. After the president was lost and the ships were actually destroyed by a unknown source, the president thought that it's maybe not a smart idea to have a luxury passenger vehicle escorting the president like that. So they actually, instead of using those two luxury vehicles, the Narwhal liners, they used two gigantic Farragut battlecruisers. Now, what I think is weird is the step up from having two 200-meter ships and changing it to having two gigantic 2-kilometer long ships. How strong were these Narwhal liners? Because that sounds like they were actually pretty strong if they could, have about the same firepower as those ships. I'm not saying they had the same firepower. I'm just saying that if using two gigantic Farragut battlecruisers is an option, why would you even choose to let it be escorted by too little in comparison to luxury liner passenger ships? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Now this ship is kind of a weird one because this was a concept art ship. Seems like a pretty small one too, for the Hunter when Elite Dangerous was released, and there's no other information on this ship ever. No one talked about it. There's not even plans to incorporate it in some way into Elite Dangerous. So this is all we have on the Hunter. Now that were a couple of ships that I think have a pretty big chance of being incorporated into Elite Dangerous. The reason that I think that is because these ships are completely lore based. So in thinking about it, there's no reason why you shouldn't incorporate them. Now the Mamba, alright, that's a racing vehicle originally, so that's maybe a reason why you can't buy it that easily. The ASP 2, alright, well, it's earlier versions of any other ASP, so maybe they just don't make it anymore, but that doesn't seem like a reason, because there are more ships that usually are not being made anymore and are still in the game. Just like the Anaconda, although the Anaconda is something that's a whole different story, it's upgraded and stuff, but still, like, it shouldn't be a reason. Yeah, I mean, this is just something that I like to do, some speculation, completely speculated base. I hope that you guys will, start a conversation down there in the comment section below on what you think is the ship that will be put into the game first, or if these ships have any viable to be even put in the game. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And this was my video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.